it's just very hard to accept and understand why anyone would do this, especially children. But what is more difficult to understand is why adults would participate in concealing this. And some of them maybe even walked around with the Bush family that night, pretending as if they were looking for Noah, not knowing where he was.
Noah was smart, respectful, and athletic. His favorite sport was basketball, and his favorite team was the Chicago Bulls. His family said he brought so much love into their family, and his smile would brighten up any room that he walked into. His teacher stated that he was such a smart, loving, kind, but shy kid. He had dreams of entering the NBA one day. Unfortunately, events would take place on May 16th, 2024. That would shatter Noah's dreams, change the lives of his family and his friends.
Heartbreaking
forever.
story. Right behind me in a borrow pit full of water is where police found 8-year-old Noah Bush dead after he drowned in a no trespassing zone. On your screen is a picture of Noah, who went missing late Wednesday night. Wayne County Sheriff Chuck Mosley says that Bush was with a group of friends before he disappeared. Nearly a dozen agencies helped the sheriffs find Noah overnight. Sheriff Mosley tells us that Bush wandered into this no trespassing zone here and ended up in a body of water that was too deep and ended up drowning. Now, nearby residents tell me that they say people on ATVs driving into this no trespassing zone, as well as groups of children wandering into here. I did ask Sheriff Mosley for a response and the Wayne County Administrator for a comment, but they declined to comment due to the fact of respect to the family and how close it was to the incident. The family of Noah Bush hired the Davis and Bozeman law firm, the group who broke the truth in the case of Ahmaud Arbery, to conduct their own private investigation on what really happened to the 8-year-old boy.
It didn't make sense to me because my son has always had a fear of water. He didn't deserve for his life to be cut short. He had dreams, he had goals, he had ambitions, and he deserves to still be here.
It has been 29 days since crews found Noah Bush's body in a borrow pit here behind me in Wayne County. Since then, what seems to be new barbed wire, and right here, a memorial, still for Noah Bush. 29 days. And there's 3 questions Noah Bush's mother, Demetris, does not have the answers to.
Their question is simple. What happened to Noah Bush? Why did the sheriff department engage in a rush to judgment without a comprehensive investigation? Who's responsible? And will they be held accountable?
The Bush family deserves that. And that's what we have committed all of our lawyers and resources across our various offices to make sure it happens.
WJCL 22 reached out to Wayne County Sheriff Chuck Mosley for comment on the family's decision, but have not heard a response back. Francis Johnson, an attorney with the law firm, says they want to find answers swiftly.
I am certain the sheriff's office should want anyone and everyone who will help to do just that. We don't intend on impeding their investigation at all. We intend on doing an independent one.
Noah was my whole heart. He was an amazing, motivated, determined little boy. He loved sports. He loved school. He loved hugs. He was just an all-around sweetheart. And we miss him dearly.
There's a lot of Ring cameras, doorbell cameras.
They're asking neighbors in the Mill Creek Circle area to come forward with any home security footage that may have been taken around when the boy went missing Wednesday afternoon.
We just want to make sure that all aspects of this investigation are being analyzed and hopefully that we come to a conclusion of what happened.
Investigators found the 8-year-old's body early yesterday in water near a construction pit not far from his home. Noah's aunt says she was initially hopeful the boy would return, but as daylight diminished, so too did her optimism.
You're watching helicopters swarm the sky. You're watching dogs. You're watching bodies and bodies of people search for this baby. It was just something very, very hard and just unreal to deal with.
Investigators say Noah appeared to have drowned, while his family describes him as athletic.
He would not have willingly went that close to the water.
No. They went to the beach. They couldn't even get him to go in the water. You know, like he had a huge terror of water.
While questions and grief consume Noah's family, they remember the 8-year-old as an energetic and giving child.
Loved to race, play basketball, football. He was an outgoing kid. Little kids play either here in the yard, play right there, and they come back home. He didn't come back home that day.
I got this initial incident report back from investigators. It does not give many details about what happened. The sheriff's office says that's because the investigation is still ongoing and they do not suspect foul play.
I couldn't imagine allowing my child to go outside and play with what's supposed to have been his friends, just for him not to return home, and for his friends and the parents of his friends to know what happened and to assist in a search. You guys, I hope you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and continue to listen for more details.
No justice! No peace!
We want answers. We want to know what happened.
Hundreds of people lining the center of town in protest of what they're calling a botched investigation.
Was there caution tape around the crime scene? Was this even investigated?
Photos, posters, signs, and chants all demanding the Wayne County Sheriff find answers. The protesters are not taking the county's no foul play ruling as an answer. The Sheriff's Department originally said that they had no reason to believe that foul play was involved and that Bush appeared to have drowned, a narrative that Noah's 18-year-old sister Eliza says is impossible.
Because now y'all are denying that something happened. Y'all are saying he jumped in when I know my baby was scared of water.
The Wayne County Sheriff announced today that the GBI has been called in to assist the investigation, something McClinton says her family has been asking for days.
It's just like they're interviewing people, and then that's it. They're not telling us anything at all.
WTOC spoke to Wayne County Sheriff Robert Mosley, who says the county is doing all that it can, but cases don't always get solved overnight.
Just want everybody to have faith. We're investigating this to the end until all the questions are answered. We'll be investigating.
Nearly 2 months after Noah Bush's body was found in a construction pit in Jesup, lawyers say his death is being ruled a homicide. The family of Noah Bush and their lawyers met with the DA's office and reviewed evidence for hours to begin to understand what happened to Noah.
Noah Bush was a young man, 8 years old, who loved life but didn't like the water, was afraid of the water. He walked with some friends to this area, this very dangerous area that is county-owned and unsecured in lots of ways. And they're on notice that people are there all the time. And what we believe is that Noah and the 2 juveniles involved in this got into some argument, and an argument led to them pushing Noah into the water and possibly holding his head underwater.
2 juveniles have been detained. The Wayne County Sheriff's Office reporting that one 11-year-old is going before the court for simple battery, involuntary manslaughter, concealing the death of another, and trespassing. And a 10-year-old is facing the court for concealing the death of another and trespassing.
It was Miss Bush and her family. They went out, they found videos, they have investigated this. Then as they began to feel as though they were hitting a brick wall of some sorts, they reached out to us. Then we became involved. The community has been investigating it. So this has been literally a groundswell call for justice. And
the lawyer said they were able to express their concerns to the Wayne County Sheriff's Office and how they handled the investigation thus far and how they plan to continue handling this investigation.
No mother should have to hire their own law firm. No mother should have to go and beat on neighbors' doors, walk the street, stand on corners to receive what she has received today, which is just a partial accounting of what happened to her son. And if it happened to Miss Bush, it could happen to you. We expect more.
The lawyers had this message for anyone who has doubted Noah's mother during this time.
Believe black mothers. Believe black mothers. She knew in her heart of hearts that her son would not have just wandered off into a pool of water and drowned himself. She knew that in her heart. She never let that go. Her family, her mother, they have been here supporting her, believing with her and knowing. And today again,
affirms that she was right.
It's been a hard road. Grateful for the arrests that were made today, but we still have a long road ahead of us because until Noah receives his justice, there will be no peace. Thank you.
Noah. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, my boy. I hope you can hear me when I say I want to wake up to your smile, your laugh. I want to wake up to you. I want to catch you eating the most random things at all hours of the night. I want to see you sneaking in and out of the kitchen to grab an extra snack and me pretending not to see you. I want to see you dance, my boy. I want to see you walk through the door, Kenneth. I want to see you.
Those who knew the young boy describing all the ways he touched those around him in his short time.
He brought us laughter and joy. He had a way of making everybody feel lighter. Anybody that was having a bad day in class, all they had to do was have a little conversation with Noah and their face would be full of a big ear-to-ear smile. We had a writing assignment. Well, Noah decided, as the ambitious child that he was, to write to LeBron James. And he told LeBron that he was actually going to be the new king of the NBA.
A bright child gone too soon, dying in an alleged drowning.
I never would have imagined in a million years I'd be burying my little brother. It's definitely supposed to be the other way around.
Hello, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to Karen Classified. I hope you guys comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I also hope you leave your comments down in the section below. Here we have an 8-year-old little boy that goes by the name of Noah, whose life was taken by a 10-year-old and an 11-year-old that he thought was a friend. They drowned him allegedly because of an argument that ensued while they were out playing. This is sad. This is definitely unfortunate. And it's sad that you have not only a sheriff department that's so quick to rule something out as an accident, but you also have a county that is just full of corruption. Wayne County just have a history of not doing the right thing. I have my theory as to what happened. However, I'm going to keep my opinion to myself on this one. And I would like to hear from you guys. How do you feel about this entire situation when it's around 8-year-old Noah being out with his friends, not thoroughly being investigated, and the mother having to do her own investigation? I hope you guys leave your comments down in the section below so we can get the conversation going. And until the next video, you guys, I hope everyone stays safe and take care.